Good morning, Black women. Um, can you please start to normalize this whole conversation that Black males are driving about Black women's hair as what it is? It is a form of psychological abuse, okay? It is part of the whole dominate and control theory, all right? This is, again, one of the manipulation strategies out of the book Dark Psychology by William Cooper. Now, what you guys should understand is that Black women are not the only women who have ever adorned themselves and wore their hair in different designs, added hair. We as Black women have always adorned ourselves since the Sumerians, the Egyptians, since Lucy, the beginning of time. Now, what you need to really clearly understand that this is a form of brainwashing, right? Because while you have these Black males understanding that, rightfully so, many Black women are waking up and they are no longer interested in being race loyal to these dudes, dealing with their fuckery, only dealing with them in relationships. And this is starting to make them become afraid, because the more that Black women date out, are not interested in Black males completely, they get more frenzied, they get more afraid of losing access to Black women because they feel entitled, right? Then you have the upsurge of these pick-me type women who are also like these Black males, who are afraid to see other Black women rise up in society, live better lives than they are. And it's just a sick pyramid and I would say domino effect of fears dropping continuously by people who don't want to see Black women have anything, and they think the best way to get us to comply and to stay burdened by poverty and to stay in struggle love relationships and to become accustomed to and used to someone berating you, badgering you, and dehumanizing you to make you feel like you ain't shit, and that the only thing you're good for is some Black male that's going to talk trash about you all day, beat the shit out of you, and treat you like you deserve to be abused. They literally want you to be the modern day slave, and they want to be the slave master. And the way you agree to this shit and you condition yourself to get accustomed to the psychological abuse is playing along with their shit, where you start to believe you're ugly, or that all the mean, disrespectful, unwarranted shit that these dudes are saying about you is actually fact, right? You begin to, like I saw videos this morning, become a Black woman that berates and abuses other Black women psychologically by worrying about what type of bundles they prefer to put in their hair or how they prefer to wear their hair. If they like the bust down, people attack them and accuse them of trying to be somebody else's beauty standard, when we all know that's ignorant and really fucking stupid, because Black women's hair, when it is straightened, can look like a bundle, right? Depending on the texture of her hair. But every Black woman can straighten her hair. So to say that the versatility of a Black woman's hair is her trying to copy somebody else is fucking ridiculous, especially because every other woman on the face of this earth is literally like the daughters of Black women. We are the beginning of women, and every other woman is a genetically recessive version of the original woman, which is a Black woman. So how the fuck could we try to imitate somebody else that comes from what we originally have? Even though the majority of us are not born with bone straight hair, we have the ability to just take a regular fucking straightening comb or hot iron or flat iron and straighten your hair out, right? To get a silk press or whatever. So you're not imitating anybody when you are utilizing the versatility of your hair. What I want you guys to normalize is that these dudes are very mentally retarded, right? And when I mean that to the definition of the word, they have a failure to thrive mentally like other men. They do not perform like other men. And they're ultimately afraid that as black women date out, divest, and understand that they deserve more in life besides somebody trying to always put you down every day and talk shit about you and basically tell you that you have no worth as a human being, right? That they don't deserve that. And they actually deserve better. And there are a world of other men out there that are not these ignorant, mostly don't graduate high school, highly underemployed black males who have nothing better to do than be the only demographic of males on the fucking planet that do nothing but berate, bash, and undermine black women all day, every day. Every day I wake up, I can guarantee, if I was a betting person, I could bet my life, I could bet money, I could bet my health on the fact that I could scroll through TikTok and find a bunch of ignorant, stupid black male motherfuckers on here talking shit about how black women look. All because of their own insecurities. Because they know we look good. We look good. We look better than most women. Body-wise, face-wise, all that shit. From young age to old age. Okay? And therefore, they understand that the same way they have these sick fucking desires and entitlements to us, there are other men out there that are not black that feel the same way. And when you are a very attractive black woman, or if you have like a really nice body, you know it too. Because you know that there are many men out there in this world that will compliment you, be very nice to you, try to engage you, want to deal with you, all because of how you look. So don't ever let these dudes who are trying to beat down your self-esteem and basically get you to be race loyal and only date them, do struggle love, live in poverty, and be subject to the psychological abuse of how you're not desirable, you're ugly, you're fat, you got a big back, you're too dark, you want to try to look like the white woman, you're jealous of the Hispanic woman. When a group of males talk like that towards the women they come from, towards the very people who are responsible for their existence in this world, you should look at them as being not only unworthy to you and your body, but they are unworthy of your acknowledgement. They are unworthy of your time. Anybody that is that treasonous, so disrespectful, and just so belittling of you, you should really know that they don't deserve any amount of your time, and they definitely don't deserve any access to you. They deserve to, when you see their channels, block them. When you see them walking towards you in the street, cross the street. If they try to run up on you and try to get stupid or strong, carry something in your bag to hurt them severely. If you cannot carry anything, carry hairspray and a lighter. Spray that shit and ignite the lighter right under the spray as you let the aerosol out. It will literally turn into a flamethrower. Burn their eyes out of their head. When a motherfucker can't see, the fight is over. You understand me? You have ultimate control. You have got to stop being afraid of these dudes. You have to stop being bullied into being with people that have your best, that don't have your best interest in mind. When you think about the way they kill us every day, the way they take the lives of black women so ruthlessly, so heartlessly, they have no empathy for us. The way that that dude killed that that Frenchman dude killed that black woman on Father's Day is only one incident we have circulated on this platform, right? But the way he did it was so diabolical. He coaxed that woman there, began a fight just to take her life. And it was all premeditated. Okay? So much so that he was such a coward that he knew that when those police got to him, they was going to deal with him. So he took his own life to avoid being accountable for the many things they do in this life. So, and when I'm speaking in this video, I am not bashing. I am speaking the motherfucking facts and told you one way to protect yourself. And this is the thing you have to really understand and see through. They have been on these platforms since MySpace, Black Planet, and every other ancient internet application we can remember, right? Or platform. Talking shit about black women, trying to make us feel bad, to shame us into this weak ass, what they're never going to get submission, to try to take a grown woman and make her feel like she's equivalent to a child or a pet just to be around this dude and be in a relationship with him where he could tell you what to do, what to say, how to act, and how to be. What type of grown man with the right mature mind demands slave-like, servant-like behavior from another grown person that they feel like they can't be comfortable with or in a relationship with unless they are actually out here controlling and manipulating everything that person does, says, and encounters? That is a motherfucker who is completely mentally ill. That is the same type motherfucker who will be sitting on your chest and beating you to death, or stabbing you over 100 times, shooting you, and doing all types of other insane ways to take your life, which is what they have really already done in many black femicide cases. All because the woman wanted to be an adult and not be directed and told what to do as if she had no brain. These dudes are suffering from lack of power, and their indoctrination completely into being a fake white man, believing in white supremacy, and loving and idolizing and symbolizing patriarchy, misogyny. So when you have these panels of these dudes on here all morning long, all day long, all fucking night long, the majority of these bums are not working, and it is their job to be on here because they believe that if they say it long enough, you will believe it, right? And they will continue to have free places to live, free access to your labor, free access to sex, your body, to traumatize your children and probably sexually assault them, because this is what they do, right? And to continue being the dysfunctional individuals that they are. But they can't be dysfunctional if black women do not date them, have them in their homes, have children by them, or even simply engage with them. And this is the shit they know. So this is why they get so fucking bent out of shape. And they have to go on this 24-hour campaign to psychologically abuse you so that they continue to have access to you and they continue to be able to be a homosexual in your house, living on your couch, eating up your food stamps, burning up your electricity bills, and just being a fucking monkey on your back. All puns intended, okay? These dudes are useless adult males. They are not men like other groups. They use every fucking excuse to run from accountability and to run from responsibility. They complaining about everything. Child support, why she got pregnant, now she got an abortion, I told her I like her hair to be natural, but she wears wigs. When she wears wigs, I want her to be natural. They're so confused. They are complete idiots. They don't know what the fuck they want. But the main thing they do is show you that they want you to be confused. They want you to be abused, beaten down, and be equivalent to some black woman straight off of a fucking plantation. That's the only way they're happy with your existence. It makes no sense, and we should not even be entertaining this bullshit.